Welcome to episode 5. Payment 260,000. Ooh, a second one. That's nice. $160,000. Alright, look what's happening here. Just a little X4 tip. The sectors are actually infinite in size, but the hex that you see on the screen is just the default 300 kilometers from corner to corner. But if you explore by flying to the edge and then keep flying, as I'm doing here, see, I'm going towards this hive, and it's quite a ways off the edge of the hex. But you'll notice that the hex expands behind me as I do. So watch what happens again when I unpause. See that expand? So the contents of the hex gets pushed over and the borders gets expanded, but you never actually reach the border because there is no border. So now I fly back to this gate, and you can see that there's the constellation right here. Now that will stay there. If there wasn't anything there and I flew back, I think the hex will contract on itself again to where it used to be. But because there's content that to explore, that's beyond the border of the hex, it will expand. So all of these sectors are infinitely large in size. Who's this guy fighting? Oh, no, never mind, they're dead. So I'm in Holy Order of Pontifex space, and they are like borderline enemies with me. They're pretty much borderline enemies with everybody. Like, they really don't like the Argon.
Cardinals redress.
What just happened? It's like I hit something that wasn't even there. Let's do this one as well. We'll talk to the God Realm and see what they have to say about the heretical order.
Entering system. Holy vision. Autopilot. Disengage.
Hang on a second. I want to see this.
Aries. Heracles. Sentinel.
Yeah, that's a big ship. I gotta get that.
container.
I gotta get that, I gotta get that. That's got secure containers in it. Oh, there are 7. Yes. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get up. Let my Talati pilot.
Pegasus,
And it
Vanguard.
is tight in this place. Alright, I'm gonna tell him to collect drops. Because there might be more valuables. So, collect drops is a command that you can order any of your pilots to do, but it's a lot more tedious to do it yourself. In this case, I'm just kind of standing behind my lizard boy here while he runs around collecting the drops in the ship that I'm in. And I can watch it on the map. It's a bit easier to see. So, alright, I think he's done. Now I just take over.
Pilot.
I'm here about the order.
Ah, very good. My responsibility is to coordinate our forces in our campaign against the heretics of the so-called Holy Order.
Pilots such as you have been encouraged to join our cause. Your being here means that you have gained recognition as a worthy friend of the Paranid Empire. There will always be a place for pilots who share our ideals. This schism within the Paranid has humiliated us beyond measure. Our once proud race has been likened to that of squabbling infants, all because of ineptitude and cowardice. Our foe, our fellow Paranid, so any victory will not be easy. As such, we require you undergo a trial. I am curious to see how you fare compared to my Paranid brethren. We will grant you the choice of tasks, from combat deployments to construction work. What is available will depend on the current situation in the area. You will be paid as you complete your allocated tasks, and should we see fit, you will be further awarded. It is a rather deplorable situation. During the time of the deactivated jump gates, many Paranid found themselves cut off from our home systems. Without the Pontifex Maximus to guide them, a number of factions took the action to hatch a replacement. It was a desperate act, but somewhat understandable. However, on reconnecting with us, several factions refused to submit to the true Pontifex, leading us to strike them down. And now, only the heretics of the Holy Order remain. Even when shunned by many, they still find the means to wage a war against us. Should they concede and put their capabilities to use in the Empire, we would find ourselves unmatched. Shall we begin? Excellent. You will now find tasks related to our conflict with the Order in your mission interface.
Yeah, I wonder where the Argon missions went. Do I have to be in Argon space to get them? Or to access them? Maybe? Oh, look at that. My vultures are done. Great. Well, let's do some trading. I'm enabling the distance penalty because I don't want it to pass up. I don't want it to travel a large distance to get a slightly better deal, because that's a waste of the trader's time. So the distance penalty, I think, is so that it considers a trade worth a little bit less if it's farther away. I'm curious what autopilot will do with Napilio's fortune. You've got that really sharp turn here. Oh, you know what else? I forgot. I wanted to try something. I want to try something. I need a equipment dock or wharf.
Successfully docked.
What I want to try out. What I want to try out is a survey unit, which I'm not really sure about. Survey unit supposedly will. Oh wow, I am out of money. Why am I out of money? Oh, I bet I know. I bet the 3 vultures that I have used up my money in their trading. Let's find out. Oh yeah. All right, wait. So wow, my Callisto has earned 876,000 credits total. But look at this. In this, all at once, one of these didn't get to take very much. But here we have this vulture and this vulture, each taking 664,000 credits from my bank account to earn a total of 180,000 profit. But this vulture took much less. I'm going to have to name these guys. Let's do that now while I'm thinking about it. So, you shall be true for 1, true for 2, true for 3. Now, here I'm curious if the logbook... No, it doesn't change. Oh well. But it does say that the YLH is the one with the least amount. So let's just check that real quick. This one. You're going to go buy 686 quantum tubes. This is so cool, because getting these traders is going to make a huge difference in my income. Yeah, 2 of them over here, and 1 of them is hanging out over here. Weird. Normally you can tell which direction they're facing from the icon, but if that's true, then this one's flying backwards, which they tend not to do. Okay, so now... Oh, it is full. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Oh, okay, so that one's full as well. All right. Check this out. It says 1.8 million credits due from trades. That's not my profit. That's just how much is due. Because they pretty much cleaned me out. So now I'm going to try out the survey unit, which supposedly can detect derelict ships as well as other goodies in a sector. Let's find out. So here we are in Nopilios Fortune 2, and supposedly there's a derelict ship somewhere off the edge of the map, the edge of the sector. But I'm not going to go way out there looking for it, so I'm just going to see what happens when I drop this thing. Survey unit. Oh. Survey probe. Survey probe. And that's extended the map. Check it out. Wait. Oh, unstable warp anomaly. That's cool. I can mark that. Survey probe, survey probe. So it doesn't really say what it found. It just puts a survey probe in space. Like, what's this one say? This one says Courier Vanguard. So it gives you visibility around the region, but I'm wondering what the other ones found. Let's get that ship first. It's definitely faster. Check this out.
Disengage.
So without autopilot, just sitting on the highway with nothing else going on, it's 22.4 kilometers per second. If I engage autopilot,
Autopilot. Engage.
it's 24.6 kilometers per second. So why does it go up by, what, 10%? Seems to go up an extra 10% speed if you use autopilot.
Autopilot. Disengage.
It's another 200 kilometers out. Is this? Okay, so this will be a small trader like the Callisto. It's the back end. All right.
Courier. Vanguard.
Hey, check it out. Wow. Oh, that's cool. You can, it's like shows boxes inside the ship. I've never been in one of these. But this is the this is the storage area. That's neat. Do I have a spare pilot anywhere? I'm just going to take my pilot from the Pegasus and move him over to the Courier.
Greetings.
'Pegasus. Vanguard.
$1960 cubic meters. The Callisto has 1,236, so the Courier technically holds more, which is great. Then what I'll do is I'll tell the Courier to start trading for me maybe in Profit Center Alpha. That would probably be just fine. I think I'll take the Callisto and modify it as Max gate distance to sell and buy and sell 12? Oh my goodness. So this pilot has heaps of skill. Wow. Piloting 4 stars. Is that from his trades? That shouldn't be. But this pilot shouldn't be doing this. This pilot's quite valuable. He should be in. He should be in a different ship. Let's try something here. Yahan dress. Well, okay, Callisto. I want to swap the Callisto pilot. Who's my best pilot by far. I don't know where. I don't know how come this pilot is so skilled, but let's put this pilot in the Odysseus, and we'll put the Odysseus guy in the Callisto. And hopefully the orders for the ship are maintained. Let's find out. So the Callisto is currently on the same set of orders. And the Odysseus is holding position. Perfect. All right, I think it's time to kick off the Empyrean Curse storyline. That wraps up this episode. In the next episode, we'll be doing Avarice and Empyrean Curse and Vigor Syndicate, dealing with everything around the Tides of Avarice DLC in the early game. So, see you there.